Hey everyone, thank you for joining me today in my first Journal With Me video. I first want to say thank you guys so much for your kind words and support in my first YouTube video. You guys were so nice and so supportive of me, and it really meant the world to me, especially when you shared a little bit about yourself and I got to know you guys more on a deeper level, and that really meant a lot to me. And I hope that you guys can continue to let me know about your experiences, and I will also share my experiences through these journal videos. So this is my first Journal With Me video. I was debating whether or not to do like a chatty video where I was like journaling and then talking in real time, or to do it fast forwarded. Some people wanted it a combo of both, fast forwarded and chatty, so I'm just going to do voiceover for now, and then you guys can let me know whether you like it or not, or if you have any suggestions for me. Personally, I would love to see more Journal With Me videos with people sharing stories or sharing experiences or talking about topics, and that's what I want to do in this channel. So whether it's real time or fast forwarded or both, I just want to talk to you guys about different topics. I tend to think a lot, and sometimes I can overanalyze things, and sometimes it's not good for me, but I do love to talk about different topics, and I love getting to know people, and I love getting to know what makes people who they are, what experiences they've had. So I would just love to talk about life with you guys, because I think it's worth talking about, and I would love to hear your feedback. I have a blog, chaikristen.com, where I try to post my writings, and really personal and very raw, and they're my pure emotions and my pure thoughts about things in life. And if that's something that interests you, writing pieces like that, then go ahead and go over to my blog chaikristen.com and subscribe. And those pieces are very personal, so please be kind. But it is really something that I love to do, writing about these kinds of things and talking about these kinds of things. But for this Journal With Me, I wanted to keep it simple since it's the first one. So in this video, I wanted to go over my decorating process, and in the end, I also wanted to share a little bit about my November challenge for myself in finding the planner system I want to use for 2019. So that will be at the end, but for right now, let's talk about this journal spread. So when you start a new journal spread and you're just looking at a blank piece of paper, sometimes, I know I did, I got like intimidated and I didn't really know where to start, but I found that putting your big pieces first, like big pieces of paper or larger stamps, will help guide you to know where to put the next sticker or the next stamp. So I usually put the big stamps or paper first, and then I put smaller stamps, and then from there smaller stickers. Those stamps in the left lower part are amnesiac stamps from Sumthingsofmine, which is an online like stationery store, and I don't think they sell that one anymore, but I think they do sell other amnesiac stamps, which are always really good for layering. Another thing that I always love putting is girl stickers. I think in every single one of my spread there's like at least one girl sticker. So the one that I already put on my journal entry is a La Dolce Vita sticker, and they're the really iconic girls that have like the really dramatic blushes. So you can tell a La Dolce Vita sticker from like a mile away. They're very iconic. So I'm putting that down. And that little thing that just popped up was my trash. Wait, it sounds weird. It was like my desk trash. Like that makes it better. From Daiso. It's like this little cute gray Mickey trash looking thing, and it's so perfect for people who journal because you can just put like your sticker, the backs of the stickers that you don't use and stuff on there, and like little scraps that you don't want to use. So here I'm using Soramame stamps. So they're like the little finger stamps that you can like put on your finger. I like using them because I can like put different colors in the stamps. Like see, I put the brown for the tree trunk, and then two different types of green for the leaves. And then these stamps, these like nature stamps, all of them are Kodomo no Kao stamps, which are my favorite stamps. They're like some of the first stamps I ever bought, and they're still my favorite. I'm like really obsessed with their stamps. They always make a spread look kind of vintagey and like rustic. They definitely don't have that like really cutesy kawaii look. They're very like vintage looking stamps. Another brand that has vintage stamps is this one, the Chamille Garden stamps. They're so good at layering. They're kind of like the amnesiac stamps in the left lower. And they have so many pretty stamps. And like they even have these little tiny flower stamps that are kind of limited edition, and some people have, and they're so beautiful. Let me know if you guys know what I'm talking about, because they always make a spread look so beautiful. And I think this washi tape is also Chamille Garden. So everything that I talked about so far, you can get all of them in Sumthingsofmine. So I've put down my bigger pieces, and now I'm just layering smaller pieces, like smaller stamps, smaller stickers. And it always looks kind of weird when you first, I think that spreads look kind of weird when you first put down like the foundations of them. You don't really know what a spread looks like until you just keep on layering pieces on top of each other and just putting random stamps everywhere. So as you can see, I changed the position of the girl stamp, and you'll see that I kind of do that a lot in my journal spreads. Like if I continue to do journal with me's, I change my mind a lot. Like this kitty, like I was like, oh, this kitty doesn't belong here. It doesn't show up as much as I wanted it to. So I put it up there in the left upper corner. Oh, these black bear stickers, I forgot what they're called, but I love them so much. Like I need to buy another pack of them because they're just so cute. So what I also wanted to talk about in this video was my planning system for November. So I'm actually going to be using 5 notebooks. I know that sounds crazy, but I'm going to attempt to try to use 5 notebooks. So the 5 notebooks are the Jibun Techo, the Hobonichi Weeks, my Traveler's Notebook Horizontal Weekly plus Memo, the Traveler's Notebook Weekly Vertical, and then the last one is my regular bullet journal. So at the beginning of the year, I got kind of planner crazy. I know that some of you guys can relate. It wasn't even the beginning of the year. It was like the end of last year. And it wasn't even like the end of last year. It was like October. I got planner crazy in October. And I started buying like a lot of planners. And I didn't buy them all at once. But then I ended up changing my mind. And so I just kept buying more. It's a very like ENFP trait to kind of look to like the grass is greener kind of thing, and looking for something better than what you have, which is kind of bad because we end up changing our minds a lot, but it does make us very optimistic. But so I had all these planners, and I only used them each for about like a few months, and whenever I would see them in my desk or wherever they were on my shelf, I would get so sad because I would just be filled with regret and shame that I spent this money on planners that I didn't use. But maybe they can still come into play in November. So I already kind of know what works best for me in each planner, so that's why I'm able to kind of experiment with all 5 at once. And at the end of November, I'm going to be making a video on my experience about what planner system was the best for me and what I'm going to use for 2019. Planning systems is really different for everyone because everyone has their own responsibilities, different work schedules, whether it be fixed or scheduled. Some people have jobs that have them work at home a lot. I don't. People have children, some people have a family of their own, and that really affects how we plan. So I have a lot of thoughts about these planner systems, and I'm hoping to make an organized video for you guys, and hopefully it can help you figure out what you want to use for 2019, because it's always a struggle at the end of the year, like what am I going to use? There's so many options out there. So I hope to help some of you guys with the experiences that I had, and so that you guys don't waste your money on a lot of planners like I did. So this wraps up this journal with me. Thank you guys for sticking to the end of this video. I know that it's not too long, but it's also not too short. And remember to let me know what you think about that. So if you like this video, go ahead and click the thumbs up sign. And then if you'd like to subscribe, press subscribe or hit the bell button if you want to receive notifications of my next video. And I will see you guys soon. Go ahead and comment down below on what you think and what your journaling style is, and maybe how it's different from mine or similar than mine. And if you guys pre-make your journal spreads before you write in them, or do you kind of decorate as you go? Because I know that everyone is kind of different. So thank you guys again for supporting me. I hope you guys have a wonderful, amazing day. Bye-bye.